What's up? What's going on, Internet? How you doing? Howi Spangler here. Got this mix for Fighter, and this shit's finally coming out. Finally. Let's see. All right, let's see what we got.
They used to say that this would never work, no, and that I had to learn a trade to fall back on because the world was hard and I'm too far gone. They said I needed to get some knowledge, spent a year at community college, but I should have left my wallet in the back of my Jenko pocket. I wasted all my dollars on a pledge to get a white collar when I should have been breaking my back to buy a brand new full track. They say that this is how it goes, yeah, this is how it goes. I got to lift you up. You are in control, and trust nobody knows that you are a fighter, fighter. You can make a change, and things will rearrange. I got to lift you up. You don't gotta live like your neighbors do, 'cause you are a fighter, fighter. You don't believe that this would ever work, no, 'cause all the plans that they have made for you don't care for what your heart needs. And so you interview, then you go home and wait while they decide if you're worthy for a job that you hate. Don't settle for cookie cutter existence, find the things that you've been missing, grind it out, realize your vision, love your lights on this is. They say that this is how it goes, yeah, this is how it goes. I got to lift you up. You are in control, and trust nobody knows that you are a fighter, fighter. You can make a change, and things will rearrange. I got to lift you up. You don't gotta live like your neighbor do, 'cause you are a fighter, fighter. State of mind. Don't let them break your spirit. Sing it loud until they hear it. If you want it, you can have it. Take it back whenever they try to say that. They say that this is how it goes. Yeah, this.
Let me clear out some of this RAM here. Getting a little bit stuttery. I got a pretty dense mix here, so it's. I don't even know how many tracks this is. It's a lot of tracks. So really, I'm just I got the mix pretty much dialed to where I want it. But I am just kind of listening through to kind of hear like what stuff pokes out. To me is like, what needs to be, lowered or raised up in level, things like that. Got an overall good tonal balance. Everything seems to be hitting right. I mixed this like 6 months ago or something like that, but I wanted to come. I knew I had to fix a couple little things. Like the congas were a little bit loud. My buddy Jerome from Jimmy's Chicken Shack did congas on it. The horns, the real big fish horns, they're great. More real big fish horns, everybody. They crush. They're in a great spot, I think. Sometimes the bass, I like the bass to be loud and cranking, but sometimes it gets a little bit woofy. This is,
Would never work, no.
Kind of losing my dynamics a little bit. That bass. Yeah. So. Come on. Kind of cranking that compression on the bass now. Let's see what we got here. It's a little better on the crest factor. Got slamming pretty hard here on the console. I ain't mad at it though. I don't mind. I don't mind like a little bit of a push. You know, as long as it's not like digitally clipping. Like I like when there's a little bit of distortion, a little bit of loudness. I like when things start to break up. So I'm not too worried about that. How we doing over here in YouTube land? What up, Aaron? What up, Monica? What up, Lori? What up, Kitties? What up, Brad? Ivan, Megan, Heather. What's going on? Damn right I never stopped working. So yeah, we're here working on Fighter. I'm stoked. It's gonna be coming out probably the end of next month, if not the first week of February. So I'm gonna get some art done for it, and yeah, it'll be uploaded to the distributor very soon, as soon as I finish this mix. But I think we're pretty much there. I was just kind of like listening to things like these congas. They sound awesome. So I don't mind cranking the congas right here, because that's where that kind of jammy part comes in. It's the only way to do that. Stink face. those horns, right? Yeah, I mean, I think this mix is pretty much there. I did a lot of work on this back in the spring, so there wasn't really much to do. Trying to decide whether to leave that bubble there.
They used to say that this would never work. No.
One sec. I can leave it in there.
They used to say that this would never work. No. And that I had to learn a trade to fall back on because the world was hard and I'm too far gone. They said I needed to get some knowledge, spend a year in community.
That right there, that one horn line.
Too far gone. They said I needed to get some knowledge.
I wonder if I can pull that in a little bit.
Far gone. They said I needed to get some knowledge.
It is a little bit short, huh?
I needed to get some knowledge, spend a year in community college, but I should have left my wife.
So, let me see what happens.
Gone. They said I needed to get some knowledge, spend a year in community college. Gone. They said I needed to get some knowledge, spend a year in community college, but I should have left.
So,
Gone. They said I needed to get some knowledge, spend a year in community college.
yeah, that's not bad. So this sounds like. What if I. Judges? Yeah, we'll accept that. All right, let me listen here in context.
Far gone. They said I needed to get some knowledge, spend a year in community college, but I should have left my wallet in the back of my Jenko pocket. I wasted all my dollars on a pledge to get a white collar when I should have been breaking my back to buy a brand new full track. They say that this is how it goes. Yeah, this is how it goes. I got to lift you up. You are in control and trust nobody knows that you are a fighter, fighter. You can make a change and things will rearrange. I got to lift you up. You don't gotta live like your neighbors do, 'cause you are a fighter, fighter. You don't believe that this would ever work, no. 'Cause all the plans that they have made for you don't care for what your heart needs. And so you interview, then you go home and wait while they decide if you're worthy for a job that you hate. Go settle for cookie cutter existence, find the things that you've been missing, grind it out, realize your vision, love your lights on. This is, they say that this is how it goes. Yeah, this is how it goes. I got to lift you up. You are in control and trust nobody knows that you are a fighter, fighter. You can make a change and things will rearrange. I got to lift you up. You don't gotta live like your neighbor do, 'cause you are a fighter.
That might be where the problem is. Right there. Boosting that 80 too much.
The system is designed to deter you from the climb, make you work until you die, low expectations, state of mind. Don't let them break your spirit, sing loud until they hear it. If you want it, you can have it, take it back whenever they try to say that. They say that this is how it goes, yeah, this is how it goes. I got to lift you up, you are in control, and trust nobody knows that you are a fighter, fighter. You can make a change if things don't rearrange. I got to lift you up, you don't gotta live like your neighbors do, 'cause you are a fighter, fighter. They used to say that this would never work. Got to lift you up. You are in control, and trust nobody knows that you are a fighter, fighter. You can make a change if things will rearrange. I got to lift you up.
Yeah. What up, Nikki? What up, Brandon? What up, Shelby? Thanks, everybody. Much gooder. Much gooder. Brandon, there's a new Ballyhoo track coming out probably probably end of January. Figuring that out right now. I gotta finish this mix and then get the art done, and then I can get it submitted, and then we'll figure out our marketing strategy and when the hell it's coming out. Definitely before the aeration tour, for sure, and that starts beginning of February. So, what's up, Sam Spangler? Thanks, dude. That's my brother, everybody. Sam Spangler, right there. Let's see. This is just decaf. It's just brown sadness water. But I needed something to. It's a fucking tundra down here. No heat gets down here. So I'm just like freezing. All right, let's see. So I got pretty much. I got the mix, but since we're here and you're here, I'll show you a couple things. Pretty cool. So let's listen to the drums for a second, especially after this bridge. Right here. Woo! Just fucking slamming, right? All right, so what I did here, I really enjoy doing this part right here. So once you have like your recording, like you have all your tracks, everything's done, and your mix is like getting there, I usually start this pretty early. Like I'll start throwing in all the dub effects and stuff to kind of get an idea of what it's going to sound like. Plus, I just love the way it sounds, so I want to hear it. So like for this right here, I got something called snare dub. That's just an aux track where the effect plugin itself sits. This is a delay plugin. And I've got snare boom, which is a reverb plugin, right? Verb Suite Classics by Slate Digital. And I love Slate stuff. And Waves has great stuff too. And like the Age Delay. Age Delay is really cool for making like the weird dub reggae stuff. So like for the snare. All right. So on the dub, it's very simple. I just take these hits, whatever hit that I want to hit with this this delay, I just turn it on. So let's see. Stop. People are just. All right, here we go. Right here. So you see how that happens? It's because I got this hit. I turned it on right here. That's what this means, and it's off for the rest of it. And then for the snare boom, same thing. I have immediately the next one after this one. So this one gets the dub hit, the back and forth dot 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 dot, and this one gets the boosh, right? So check it out. This shit's so fun. And you hear those. Oh man, it's the crack crack on the fucking timbali. Listen to that shit. Listen. Oh, that's that right there. These little hits right here. Crack crack right here. And the congas was just like a last minute kind of added touch. Like it's like, what else can we do to this? Like one of the cool things about songwriting and recording, especially when you have all the time in the world because you're doing it on your own. You're not like paying a studio and all that. It's not like some big budget thing. You can like really experiment and try things and see what works and what doesn't. So you just layer it up. Just try everything on your mind. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You cut it out, you know? I always say like just try shit, and if it doesn't work, just, you know, you have it. If you don't like it, just cut it out. You know, it's better than not having it and wishing you did it, you know? It's nice to have a whole playground, a whole thing, a whole box of tools at your disposal. And so the congas was like the last thing. And I always hit it with the tambo, like right here. The tambourine is just, it just, I don't know, it's just magical. Like if you need a tambourine guy on your record, this guy right here, I'm your guy. Right there. That's me, baby. It just adds movement, you know? So like if I take it out, I don't know, feel you can't tell there with the fucking rides on them. Where's the shit, let's turn them up then. Oh, she's going for the timba.
Yeah, this is how it goes.
Now I can hear it.
You are in control, and trust nobody knows that you are a fighter, fighter. You can make a change, and things will rearrange. I got to lift you up. You don't gotta live like your neighbor do, 'cause you are a fighter, fighter.
Yeah, so these horns, I mean, they just sound great, and especially that break, man. So I just put them, I group all of them. That's why I can select all of them here. I just group all of them, and I throw them into what I call like the horns room. The horns, I call it this horns aux here. But and then I like compress and process the all of them at once. So there's probably a little bit of compression and some EQ. Yeah, there's like a little bit of, there's not much EQ. There's like a little bit of top, and then I just chopped out a little bit below 80. And a little bit of compression. And then I put them in a room, basically, like if you hear. And if I put some reverb in there to make it sound like it's in a room. So if I take it out, I mean, it still sounds great. They sound awesome. But to me, you need a little bit of ambience, a little bit of vibe. I like ambient mixes. Like I like putting everything like in a space. Off. Back in. Off. You know. There's all kinds of tricks you can do. I do the same thing with drums too. Probably did it on this mix. Yeah, it's like my drum aux here. Wait, no, here it is, drum verb. That's what it was. Okay, so if I take the drum verb out, just listen to the drums. Let's see. Oh, wait. Solo here. I must have, yeah, I probably got a verb on other stuff too. Yeah, I got a delay. Or, yeah, drum verb. It's funny, like, I mix a lot different now, even from like 6 months ago. It's funny, the things that you learn. Like, I probably wouldn't have done it that way right now. It's very interesting how the stuff works. It's just so much fun though, man. You're just constantly learning. But anyway, I think this mix is done, man. I don't want to mess with it. You know?
They used to say that this would never work. No, that I had to learn a trade to fall back on because the world was hard and I'm too far gone. They said I needed to get some knowledge, spend a year in community college, but I should have left my wallet in the back of my Jenko pocket. I wasted all my dollars on a pledge to get a white collar when I should have been breaking my back to buy a brand new full tractor. They say that this is how it goes. Yeah, this is how it goes. I got to lift you up. You are in control, and trust nobody knows that you are a fighter, fighter. You can make a change, and things will rearrange. I got to lift you up. You don't gotta live like your neighbors do, 'cause you are a fighter, fighter. You don't believe that this would ever work. No.
Yeah, slamming. Dan, you want to see the what I'm using for the organ sounds? Yeah, sure. So like, I think I'm using Native Instruments. Could be wrong. This was months and months ago, so let's find out. All right, so for this guy right here, Yep, Native Instruments, Contact, and I'm using Vintage Organs, and I have it set to the I Shot the Sheriff preset, actually. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I tweaked it or not, but yeah, I guess I really like the sound of it. And then for the main organ, which is this guy. Hold on, stop it. This guy. Same thing. I Shot the Sheriff. And then piano, let's see. It's probably the Gentleman. Yep. Right here. I got that on the Studio Medium. Distance, amount. Yeah. Didn't go too crazy with the size. Yeah. Fairly simple. All the Jenko pocket. Yeah, yeah. Come on. We all loved the Jenkos back then, didn't we? Monica's having autocorrect problems, everybody. Dude, tell me about the thermostat shit, man. Like, luckily, my kids like haven't wised up yet, and they don't even think to touch the thing. But yeah, I walk around, I shut all the lights off and shit. I saw a great meme one time, and it was The Walking Dad, and it was like a dad like just all tired, and it said The Walking Dad, and it was just like it's not a zombie, it's a dad that walks around the house talking about how turning off all the lights and saying he's not made of money. Dude, I laughed really hard, like probably too hard at that joke when I first saw it. Jeremy, I think we do have the black Ballyhoo jackets. Maybe. I won't know until next week. Yes, my tall ass, for sure. So, yeah, man, I think we're about done. I'm probably gonna bounce this out. So, who's coming to the acoustic set, the acoustic run next month, man?
They used to say that this would never work.
There it is. So I should put it right here, maybe. What I'm doing now is when you create the mix, one of the good things to do is put your time at the end of the song. Like, you want to put enough time at the end of the song, enough silence, to what makes you, like, it has to make sense. So, like, when you put it on a record, song to song. So you don't want to be like right when the song is done making noise, because it'll go right to the next song. So you want to add a little bit of space in there at the end, so in mastering it makes sense in the sequence. So songs just aren't playing one right after the other. You need a little bit of space there to create the vibe. And it's cool because you can play around with that. If you want the next song to come in like pretty fast, you just shorten up that ending, stuff like that. So this one got about 2 seconds after everything's done here. So let's
Say that this would never work.
So everything stops here, and then 1, 2, yeah, that's probably good right there. Let me listen. I probably got a little bit. All right, let's try that.
Work.
Yeah, that's good right there. And then for the top, I got to make sure that it doesn't start too. You don't want it to start right on, because sometimes with CDs and stuff you'll miss that first split second. It sounds weird. Yeah, so that's like right on. So I'm gonna wanna right here probably. Let's see. Or maybe even a little closer. And that's like a what I've selected here. Yeah, it's like a it's like a millisecond. About a millisecond. Maybe we should put 2 milliseconds. Yeah, I think I'll do 2 milliseconds. All right, cool. So then go through here, set my marker, and then I'm gonna bounce one with the limiter, which makes it louder. I'm gonna call this mix 2 fighter. Put this in fighter mix. And this is gonna be with the limiter, so it's nice and loud, so I can listen to it in the car. And then do one without the limiter because and it's an MP3, so I don't need to make a wave of that. And then but I'll make a wave, which is a higher quality version for mastering, and it'll be without the limiter, so there's headroom for the mastering to make it louder. Right? Does that make sense? Nate, thanks for getting the EP, man. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, everybody that bought the album, the Force of Habit. That's really cool. I ordered another 1,000 or another 100 of them. So I'll sign those as well and mail them off. If you didn't get one, you can get one. And I'm working on this T-shirt as well. I'll order more of the T-shirts this time, but I'm gonna keep it kind of small. Might make it limited. What's up, Chris? What up, Greg? Greg, I've been using Lander, dude, for everything. I don't know if you know what Lander is, but yeah, it's not bad. It sounds good to me. The last few things that we've used, that last few things we put out with Lander, was like, it sounds good. So, man, is it really this choppy right now? I think my computer's working extra hard at the moment. Jinkos and jerseys, baby. The minutes, I'll have to tell you guys afterwards, but we were up to like, there's 2 different spots on the analytics. There's the monetization area that tells you like where you're at. Like it has the 1,000 subscribers with a check mark, meaning I've made it. And then the other one is the hours. And that says I'm up to 3,502. So that means just under 500 hours left. But then when I go to an analytics, it tells me that I'm at 3.9, like 3,920 or something like that. Meaning I'd have like 80 hours left, right? So I'm not sure which one is correct or if maybe the one is behind. The one thing says public hours. So I don't know if there's like, I don't have any private videos. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Whatever. So hopefully by next week we'll have it. Maybe by Christmas. But thank you guys very much for watching all the stuff and like helping me get to the monetization. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is getting real bogged down right now. Can you guys still hear me and see me? on. Yeah, it says I'm not, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of in and out here. I'm dropping some frames. Yeah. Word, yeah. Well, check it out. This computer is telling me I'm like fucking up right now. Apparently, I don't know. You might be getting some buffering and stuff, but cool. Well, hey, yo, thank you guys very much for watching this. This mix sounds awesome. I can't wait for you guys to hear the song when it comes out, and it's gonna have some sick art, I'm sure, and it'll be out very soon, probably end of January. So keep watching the videos, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave some comments in the videos. That kind of tells YouTube that you guys like my shit, and they'll put it out there more because the algorithm. And yeah, I appreciate you guys very much for taking in everything. I'm gonna do a live podcast tomorrow morning. We're gonna talk about Friends, which I spelled wrong. I spelled wrong on the cover here. I don't know. I didn't proofread. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll be doing a live podcast in the morning. So if you can tune into that, go for it. If not, you can watch it later. But thank you all very much, man. I'm going to get out of here. I got to finish bouncing this. And then I got to give my daughter a bath because it's time for bed. Cool, man. See you guys soon. And thanks again so much for all the support. It means a lot to me. It really does. All right. Bye-bye.